Okay, so I've had some interest in comparing and contrasting these two mowers. You know, just how they perform compared to each other. So we have the 2007 X748 with the 60-inch 7-iron deck, and then we have the 2008 1445 front mount mower with the 72-inch front mount, or 72-inch 7-iron deck. Basically, the short story is the 1445 can mow twice as fast as the X748. And I say that because we use both of these machines to mow the property. It takes us 3 to 3.5 hours, depending on how tall the grass is, to mow 7.7 something acres. Almost 8 acres, depending if we really want to go some of the far out places to mow. So it's taken us 3.5 hours to mow, and there are a couple sections that we mow, my wife and I mow together, and basically if we go in the same line, she will still be going and turning around at the other end of the line when I'm already back and I've lapped her already. So I can literally mow at twice the speed. Now, some things that might contribute to that. First off, currently the X748 has some G6 gator blades installed that I am coming to just absolutely hate. I just don't like them at all. This is the first time I put G6s on the X748. They were on sale and I had a moment of weakness, and instead of buying the Deere blades, the Deere regular blades, I bought the G6s, and I probably put 15 hours on them, and probably more than that now, and absolutely hate them. Their cut quality is terrible. Meanwhile, the 1445 sharpened the blades once. It's got the Deere blades on it. They work fantastic. I have no complaints there. The cut quality is better on the 7-iron, but with the 72-inch 7-iron, but I'm going to attribute that mostly to the G6 gators on the X748's 7-iron deck. Other than that, you know, the 1445 does have a better ride quality, but I would contribute that to the track chiefs that I have on the X748 right now for loader work. Probably in the near future we'll add a compact tractor around here, and I can go back to the H-taps on the X748 and take off the track chiefs, because I will no longer need that as a primary loader tractor. You know, other than that, you know, they're both fantastic mowers. I have no complaints with either one. You know, if you've got a large acreage to mow, you know, a front mount mower is going to be great. Now, if you want to get into my opinions on cost, the X series, you know, equivalent X758 is going to be much cheaper than what front mount is going to be. So if you want to compare and contrast these two, you could buy a new X758 machine with a mower deck for the same price as you could probably buy a well-used 1445 or 1400 series diesel. When I say well-used, I'm talking, you know, excess of 1,000, 1,500 hours. So, you know, price is a huge concern there. But in terms of time savings, it's pretty big. And just capabilities overall, these two actually make a fantastic pair as acreage mowers. They work really well together. The X can get around flower beds, and it's not so much that the 1445 is very maneuverable. I have no complaints over maneuverability for the 1445, but the 72-inch deck presents some real challenges, coupled with the height of the cab, presents some real challenges with taller trees that might be leaning, or for flower beds that aren't 72 inches apart. You know, there's some challenges there. The 60-inch deck on the X748 is much better suited to handling. So here, I'll take you on a quick tour. So this mower, the 1445, walk over here to the side yard. Since it's just a quick walk away. So the side yard here, that's about like 1.7 acres, I think, 1.8 acres, something like that. And the 1445 can do that in an hour. In that same amount of time, the X748 mows around all the flower beds in the back, and that's a whole different part of the yard. I'm not going to walk over there. Mows around the flower beds in the back. That equates to about 3/4 of an acre in an hour. Now, recognizing that the flower beds obviously present some challenges with maneuvering, you know, so that's obviously going to slow the X748 down. Something else I've noticed, the 24 horsepower versus the 31 is a huge difference. Basically, I can go as fast as I want. My back can take it. I can drive it. The seats are the same. If you can't tell, they're both the suspension seats. So you've got the ultimate seat there on the 748, and it's the same seat on the 1445. So I mean, there's a direct comparison in seats, and so I can say that the 1445 is definitely the more comfortable unit. And there's probably multiple reasons for that. Just multiple reasons for that. Tires probably being one of the biggest. I can operate the 1445 for hours on end without really needing to take a break. So anyway, hopefully that kind of is a decent comparison of the two units. Like I said, I think they make a great team. They both have their place. Certainly the X748 I really like, and I also really like the 1445. So like I said, they make a great pair. I don't think either one of them could ever replace the other, particularly in terms of utility for the X748. You know, the 1445 is a fantastic mower and a good snowblower, but the utility of the X748 is just amazing. So anyway, hopefully here in about a year we can do compare and contrast of the front mount garden tractor and a compact utility tractor. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about a comparison between the two. And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section.